Hi everyone, welcome to Guer Lush Gaming. Today we are going to review Shuyan Saga, a graphic novel series with 3D combat gameplay, set in an ancient Chinese martial arts fantasy universe. You play as Shuyan, a princess who must become a powerful kung fu warrior to save her people from the Guer invasion. The game has 3 books, each with a different story and gameplay style. You can also choose between English and Chinese voice acting, and 3 difficulty levels. Let's see how this game blends visual novel and combat elements. The game has 3 modes: Episodes, Adventure, and Tournament. Episodes mode lets you play the main story of each book, which is presented as a visual novel with beautiful art and narration. You can fast forward the visual novel parts if you want, or make choices that affect the outcome of the story. There are multiple endings for each book, so you can replay them to see different scenarios. Adventure mode lets you play as Jade, a side character who has to solve puzzles and fight enemies in a temple. This mode is more focused on exploration and action, and it adds some variety to the game. Tournament mode lets you fight against different characters in a Mortal Kombat style. This mode is good for practicing your combat skills and unlocking new attacks and combos. The combat system is one of the main features of the game, as it brings the action scenes to life. The combat is divided into 2 types, isometric and close-up. In isometric combat, you can move around freely and use different attacks and combos. You can also build up your chi meter to unleash powerful moves that deal high damage. In close-up combat, you have to time your attacks and dodge, learn your opponent's patterns, and counter their moves. You can also use gong techniques, which let you turn your enemy's energy against them. The combat system changes depending on the book you are playing. In the first book, Rise of the Red Dragon, the combat is more simple and linear. You mostly fight in isometric view, with occasional close-up encounters. In the second book, Journey of the Phoenix, the combat becomes more complex and dynamic. You can move around more freely, break the environment, and fight multiple enemies at once. In the third book, Path of the Warrior, the combat reaches its peak. You can fight in different brawler genres, throw enemies into objects, and face big boss battles. The game has a lot of positives, such as, the graphics are stunning, both in the art style and the graphic style. The voice acting is brilliant, especially the Chinese narration. The game has a lot of content, with 3 books, 3 modes, and 3 difficulties. An excellent blend of visual novel and combat gameplay. Offers a lot of replay value, with multiple endings and trophies. However, the game also has some negatives, such as, the combat is not very fluid or smooth, especially in the first book. The game interface can be confusing or frustrating at times. Difficulty spikes and hit detection issues. The game has some glitches and bugs that can break the immersion, like having to restart fights. The final fight is disappointing and lacks voice work. Overall, Shuyan Saga is a unique and enjoyable game that combines graphic novel and combat elements in an interesting way. The game has some flaws that need to be fixed or improved, but it also has a lot of potential and charm. If you are a fan of martial arts fantasy stories or visual novels with action gameplay, you should give this game a try.
Let's end this.
That's it for this video review of Shuyan Saga. Thank you for watching Guer Lush Gaming. Please like, share, and subscribe for more gaming content. See you next time.